1 week ago, I got dropped off at the border of Mexico with a plan to walk all the way to San Francisco with whatever I have in my backpack, the open road, and meeting people along the way. Week 1 was the ultimate test of my faith, endurance, and strength. As I got blisters on my feet, had to figure out where to camp last minute, but every step taught me something new. We're 1 week into this journey, and I've got a huge surprise planned for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel.
All right, guys, it's day 7, walking from Mexico to San Francisco. I'm packing up my tent. It's about to be 5 a.m. and I got a big surprise in store for you guys today. Stay tuned. We just had the best hour that I probably have done on the whole walk. I did like almost 4 miles and we made it to the pier. Great timing. Today has been such an amazing day. Let me start by saying I found a camp that was good enough, and I had a feeling, I was like, this isn't gonna be a spot where I can linger in the morning. I'm gonna just have to wake up and get to it. And so some of the days on this trip so far, the toughest part has been getting up and just folding my things and getting ready and starting to walk. And if you don't start early, you're starting late. And if you're starting late, you already feel kind of like, And so the move is definitely, dude, start at 4. It's the second time I've started at 4, and I feel like I'm just doing the most. Beating the sun, nobody's out on the road. But yeah, we have a surprise. Today is the day that we are going to hop on a ferry to Catalina Island. Now, I did a little bit of YouTube searching last night on Catalina Island. And guys, this is gonna be a special moment for me because I've never been there. And I didn't realize it was an island until like not too long ago. I thought it was in Napa Valley, the wine mixer from Step Brothers. But no, it's an island, and it's gonna be epic. Wow. Look at all the driftwood that they use to make this whale. So cool. Imagine this thing's floating in the water and you see it. All right, guys, found a little spot to charge up my portable charger. The boat leaves in an hour and a half. Check it out. The Catalina Express. It is an absolutely beautiful day here at the harbor. What is it, a harbor or a marina? I'm gonna have to look up the difference. Someone comment the difference below if you know, if you're nautical. But yeah, having a great morning. Had a cortado, a little breakfast sandwich, some yerba mate. Feeling good, feeling caffeinated, energized, and ready to go. Had my best walk, I feel like, on the whole hike so far, from where I camped to here. And it just worked out perfect. Last night, my legs were shot. I was tired. It's kind of a weird day, and I started really late. And so, yeah, my legs were pretty tired, and I ended up finding a camp in between this like long stretch of highway where there's these houses that are on the water, like kind of stacked next to each other. There's this little slice of a beach that I ended up finding, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to make this work. And yeah, we kind of walked around, found a decent enough spot, and probably tucked out around 11. Slept pretty well, dialing in the sleep, dialing in the unpack, dialing in the repack. And yeah, I woke up this morning, folded everything up, put it away, and realizing just little small subtleties that make things so much smoother, so much faster. And yeah, before I went to bed, I drank the last of my water, which, you know, I learned that lesson the first day. Do not drink all your water no matter what. But I ended up Googling after. I knew there had to be a gas station nearby, but there was one literally across the street. So I was like, wow, perfect. And then when I woke up around 4:30, got packed up, everything was ready by like 5 a.m. The gas station opened. So that was perfect timing. Walked in there, grabbed my drink, some water, and then just started walking it. Probably walked, I think, 4 miles, maybe 5 before I got to the harbor, and then ended up walking back to go get a coffee from the Starbucks and a sandwich. Special shout out to John from Gold USA, who sent me a Starbucks gift card that I used this morning, so I appreciate that. But yeah, got here pretty early, and I'm kind of glad I did because it gives me some time to charge my phone. Pretty sure there'll be chargers on the ferry, so I'll be able to use those to fully charge my phone on the way. It's an hour and a half there, but yeah, we got another hour before the boat is going to take off, and maybe actually another hour and a half before the boat takes off. I don't even think it's 8 o'clock yet, and yeah, really excited. This will be the second boat I've been on in California. I don't know if you guys ever watched my video where I go on the California Dawn and I go deep sea fishing. Special shout out to the California Dawn out in Berkeley, who took me out for an amazing trip I'll never forget. We saw dolphins, we saw whales. But yeah, guys, Catalina, 22 miles away, and it's an hour and a half ride. Going to be beautiful, hoping for smooth waters. I'm pretty sure it will be better than when we left the bay and went into San Francisco, because at least from here you could see the island the whole way. So we've got that going for us. But yeah. All right, guys, we got our ticket, and they also have this magazine in there. If it's your first time, I think it's really useful to check it out. It's got a bunch of interesting stuff on it, but if you flip to page 68, it shows you the trails as well as the campsites. There's Little Harbor, Blackjack Junction, Hermit Gulch, and so Two Harbors Campground is way over there. That's the one that we were looking to get. Let's see how long of a walk it's going to be. All right, guys, update. So I did a little research, and it's not as easy as I thought when it comes to the camping situation. There are multiple campsites throughout the island. And I'd like to also add that if you plan on hiking on the island, you do have to sign up for a permit online. It's free. It only takes 2 minutes to do, and it sends it straight to your phone. So just know that before you go to Catalina. Also, do your research on the hiking trails as well as the campsites, because I just looked through that map, looked some stuff up, realized, okay, so there is a trail that you can do that's 36 miles long that takes you around the entire island. However, you need to get to Two Harbors to be able to start that trail. You can't start it from Avalon. If you were to start it from Avalon, you would be doing a round trip 36 miles, you'd be doing 70 something miles. So something that I didn't think about, because the whole time I was thinking that the trail that I saw was a loop and that 36 miles was accounting for the whole thing. No, it's just that long from Two Harbors. So throwing that out there, having said that, there's multiple other campsites that are available. The closest one is unavailable, and when I tried to book a campsite for today, it said that there's no options. So the only option is to book a campsite tomorrow. So we're gonna freestyle, we're gonna go there, see what it's like, see what the vibes are like. But the main thing that I wanted to add is that I'm getting some splits in the heel. And that's happened before on that foot, and so something I got to be mindful for. And so I think after I do this today, I have plans of just coming back, and if not, maybe even going to Long Beach, to whatever's going to take me to the closest store where I'll be able to get some new shoes. And I'm just going to have to get another pair of shoes, guys, because those shoes are really well, but they've done as much as they can, and it's time for a new pair. And I had those before I started the hike, so those are more than ready to be retired at this point. But yeah, so it's not going to be as I planned. What I will say though is that if I get there, it's chill. There's something that looks campable within a mile or two that I can just camp for the night, and I'm totally fine doing that and coming back tomorrow. But wanting to have a chill day, rest the feet. We did a decent walk this morning, and yeah, it's time to regroup. We're gonna need some new shoes and to tend to these feet. So it could be a day or two. We're gonna figure it out, but just wanted to give you guys the update on Catalina. We're getting on the boat here shortly. Got my ticket, very excited. Go ahead and drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already on this video. Thanks for watching, stay tuned. We're gonna be in Catalina soon. All right, guys, we're getting on the Catalina Express for a 1-hour ride to Catalina. Let's check it out.
Very cool.
Peace.
Alright guys, just got off the Catalina Express. See, there's a bunch of fish in the water. Looks like rockfish. Water's so clear. But yeah, there's a thick sea fog that is going to be up probably until around 2 or 3 p.m. So, ooh, look at that. That looks like a cave right there. We just find a cave right off the bat. What in the heck? People working right there. Let's just poke our head in real quick. Just gonna act natural. Like this is a part of our plan. Oh wow. Yeah. Pretty cool. All right, guys. It's kind of a consolidated version of what Catalina looks like because of the sea mist, but it's gonna clear up here soon. It's really got a similar feel to when you go on a cruise and you get off at a port. That's what I would compare it to. Now, we are going to chill, take it very easy, and we are just gonna treat this as like a cruise stop. We're on day 7. Just check the stats. We've walked 211,000 steps since I checked this morning, since we started the walk on Wednesday night. But it's Tuesday morning, so we've done over 100 miles on feet and 18 miles in the Uber. And now we can add whatever the miles are here and back after the trip. But yeah, guys, it's beautiful out here. Got a nice little downtown stretch. There's a ton of stuff that you can do out here, but honestly, once I seen the crack in my heel, and I thought of it, I was like, I should take a little break. I haven't gone this hard in my life, and I don't want to get injured, because you know injuries can set you back for a while. So we're gonna just chill, play it safe, and take a day or two to get right. There's a spot that I already saw in Dana Point that I'm gonna end up camping at later, so we'll figure it out. I'll probably chill at the harbor, charge up the phone and the power bank, and get that all the way up. It'll get dark, then we'll hit that spot in Dana Point, but that's later. For now, we're gonna enjoy our time in Catalina. First time here, and it's beautiful. Looks like there's a lot of houses. Guessing vacation homes, probably people living here that work here. It'd be really interesting to work here or to live here. If you know anyone that does, wonder what they think. Maybe they'll watch this video and comment. But yeah, we're gonna probably get a bite to eat here and then figure out a spot, chill, let the sun roll in from the sea fog, and we'll look around a little bit more.
Smart. Those are very smart. I don't have anything. Oh, that was cool. Speaking of scraps,
What are you doing?
those popcorn.
This beautiful park in Avalon, and we're going to post up here, just take a break, just laying in the grass. All right, guys, I made it to Catalina. I'm here with some locals. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey, what's up? I'm Sky. They call me quarterback.
What's up?
This is Sean.
What's up, Sean?
They call him Sean.
And I'm the sand architect.
The Sand
Jesse
Architect.
James,
They call him Jesse James.
Jesse James. So we got the 3 homies out here chilling.
We're out here in Lovers Cove.
Lovers Cove.
First martyr, baby. Yes,
Let's
sir.
go, man. Say what's up to the guys. Appreciate you.
Hey, so we're out here at Lovers Cove having our safety meeting.
Your mandatory 9 a.m. safety meeting where you guys clear your head, you clear your thoughts, you get your vibes right. So this dude can architect, so you can hang out with your local wife that you met on the island, and then you've been gone for 19 years, but you're back.
Bring that up, man.
There you go. Hey.
Seriously, come out.
You can see the gas here. This is the station. $7 for a gallon. At those prices, you better make sure you don't waste any gas driving around out here. It's expensive. But guys, it's a gorgeous day. Despite the sea mist preventing me from literally seeing any of the views, it feels nice on my skin. It feels nice to have it completely cover the sun, in comparison to how it's been just beaming down during these hours. So it's been a fun day. Met with some locals, a couple guys that have lived here for 20 years. Shout out to those homies. They were super chill and they were just having a good old time just at the hangout spot. But yeah, I thought it might clear up by now, but we'll make our way back to town where the boat will be leaving here at 5 o'clock. It's around 2 right now. And then we'll see if it clears up by the time it's time to leave. A couple of the locals were saying it may not clear up till tomorrow. So it is what it is. Still a great day. Beats a day in the office, 10 out of 10. And it just gets me excited to come back here. I don't mind going to a place and not like getting a full dose of it the first time if it's special. Been to Yosemite 4 times and I've never hiked it once. So coming to Catalina on a cloudy day for my first time, I'm fine with that. Look at these little fruits in the cactus. What are those? Crazy. But yeah, having a good time. Going to take the ferry either to San Pedro or to Long Beach. I'm probably leaning on San Pedro because I know I could camp over at Sunken City. It's like a guarantee, pretty sure. Been there a handful of times and it looks like it's definitely campable. But yeah, we're walking back. Everyone's on golf carts out here. Got a decent walk back to the city and getting close to the coast. They've got a whole dump right here. But yeah, guys, pretty cool to see a functioning island in California that I had no idea was like this. And if the sun was out, I would have just climbed right up, even though my feet were hurting, because it would have just been too irresistible to be here and not do it. So in a way, I feel like it was destiny just looking out for me for the future of the trip. Because there's nothing harder than a strenuous, high elevation hike in the middle of the day heat. So we're chilling, not super hungry. I had a big lunch at the Vaughn's, but I'm contemplating maybe getting some food here locally before the boat ride. So maybe I will do that once the time comes, maybe 3:30, see how I'm feeling. And we are gonna get back on a boat. It's gonna be a nice boat ride. It will be dark by the time I get back. And yeah, pretty excited. Stay tuned. See some of the wildlife. You can barely see it, but there's a seal swimming for air. That's how foggy it is out here, guys. The sea mist is very thick and it has a vibe of its own. Comes and goes. Today happened to be a day where it was full on sea mist. And you could pretty much tell, the captain mentioned it on the ride over, but 10-15 minutes into the boat ride, it just got completely cloudy. And for anyone watching, if you've never rode a boat in the Pacific Ocean, let me just give you a fair warning, that it is very easy to get seasick, especially for me. I'm used to Gulf of Mexico, cruise ships. Never have I ever rode in treacherous Pacific Ocean until I went on the California Dawn. I completely forgot about that until today when I was on the boat, and I'm like, oh man, there's only one seasick person on the boat today, but I was like in that realm where I thought I was about to get seasick. But all in all, if you're coming here and what's that, dude? If you're coming here through the ferry, just be prepared that it's a rocky ride and the waves are a lot bigger than in Florida. All right, guys, we got our ticket and we are officially gonna take the Long Beach route versus going back to Dana Point. We'll actually cut like 50 miles of hiking, which is kind of the perk of doing the No Wheels Challenge and getting to where we just got to, Dana Point. And Catalina's been beautiful. It's kind of hard to see with the fog, but look, you can see some of these fish right here chilling. These are super beautiful. I mean, they're literally everywhere you go out here. They're bright orange. There's several right now. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting, but yeah. We're gonna be leaving from there in about an hour. All right, guys, we've waited all day. I've got to get on a boat in like 30 minutes, but check it out. The sun finally came out. Bye-bye, Catalina. Wow, what a beautiful end to the night. Holy. All right, guys, it's day 7. We just rode the ferry to Catalina from Dana Point, got dropped off in Long Beach, and we walked 4 miles. We're about to go to a follower's house who was making me dinner, and I get to crash and take a shower. Much needed rest and relaxation. It'll be about the same thing as going to the hotel the other night, just getting a nice break, set my things down, don't have to really think too much, just kind of get to unwind. Special shout out to my followers on Instagram, man, showing so much love, hospitality, literally opening their door for me. It's crazy, but very excited. Gonna go in, chill, take a shower, eat some dinner, get some rest, and edit a video that I need to post. And yeah, today was a W. Stay tuned. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh boy. Just ate some homemade lasagna, salad, a couple glasses of ice water. So good. And shout out to Stephanie, who put me up in her garage. She had an extra couch bed, furnished it up, about to take a shower. Got the washer and dryer, I could do my laundry. And yeah, man, just so blessed to be here right now. To be able to rest here is going to be a blessing. And yeah, it's day 7. We made it all the way to Long Beach. It's crazy, man. But yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking about how much fun Catalina would be to go back to and stay for a few days and camp and hike. Guys, it's amazing. If you're watching this, if at any point in time in your life you're presented with a chance to go to Catalina, you have to go. If you've never been, you have to go. Trust me, you will not regret it. Even in the fog, it was just a great day. But yeah, just got an amazing meal in, about to unwind, take a shower here in a little bit, and probably just go to bed, wake up early, and get back to it. Stay tuned.